Good morning, everyone. It's your host, Bear Evans, and welcome to the show, Lil Mike Fight Night. I apologize. My ring light broke. I'm using like this battery-powered one, and it is dying on me as we speak, so hopefully I have somewhat decent lighting and don't look too crazy. But anyways, let's get right into it. We're going to be talking about what actually happened with Conor McGregor, his injury, his response, and what the actual injury was. If you remember, he scheduled the fight here, was it June 29th? Forgot the date, doesn't matter. He scheduled the fight, Michael Chandler. Anyways, that ended up falling through. The first report is that his leg injury, where his compound fracture happened, was re-injured, so he was limping. That's why he canceled the Ireland press conference. Well, then all of a sudden, Chael came out saying he went to rehab. I know this clip I'm going to play from Full Mount MMA is going to be Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen speaking, but he was saying that he went to rehab on Chael Sonnen's own YouTube channel. Love it, by the way. He reiterates it here, and he even dropped another YouTube video on his personal channel that Conor McGregor was in rehab. Then we're going to go over Conor McGregor's response, saying it's actually for his pinky toe and what that means. So I'm going to go ahead and play all these clips right now, and then we're going to break them down, and hopefully I can give you some insight to it. So let's go ahead and click play.
Chael Sonnen suggested that Conor McGregor pulled out of UFC 303 due to being in rehab for substance abuse. Conor fired back at Chael and reveals the injury was actually his toe and not his leg like everybody expected.
What incredible irony that both sides have these massive interests in alcohol, and one side is in the middle of rehab for substance abuse, including alcohol. Not that that has anything to do with this.
Conor fired back via X. He posted these photos showing his broken toe. It says, "Chael, shut your pie hole. You tap from ground and pound." Conor also posted this to his Instagram. In the caption he wrote, "Man, we were so super ready for this fight. It is absolutely gut-wrenching to take. I want that new Bugatti. How I gonna justify to myself getting that now without banking these fights? We had a lapse in concentration and engaged in a training session without wearing the full protective gear, and I hit the toe off the elbow and broke the toe clean. It needs a few weeks, that's it. I couldn't justify to my team or fans that I make the walk hindered again. That walk has been seen. The next walk has got to be, and it will be, 100% Conor McGregor. The fans deserve it, and we are getting close. A slight lapse in concentration and a nuisance of an injury was picked up. That's it. Take the lesson and move forward. I will get this back. I've got to. I've got 2 fights left on my contract. I've got Bugattis and more yachts on my mind. I'm coming to shine. I gotta just take my time, because I still got yachts and Bentleys and mansions and all the rest. You know yourself, but you get me. I'll be back. See you soon. See you at the top. Chandler or not. Hashtag McGregor the real BMF. Hashtag McGregor forever. Hashtag going nowhere."
So, obviously that was his response to Chael Sonnen. I thought that was pretty comedic. Conor McGregor has always been very witty and very quick with his words. That's why we love him, because also he's got that charisma. Let me go ahead now and click, this is Conor McGregor talking about one of his team members, Bellator. They lost, but Conor McGregor still went over into the ring and had some words to say at this Bellator event. I don't really know too much about the fighters on this specific event, so I apologize. I mainly cover UFC and boxing, but let's go ahead and click play.
I'm still here rocking away. I had a little lapse of concentration, and I had to reschedule the belt, so I'm a little upset about that, but it's keeping me dialed in. It's keeping me focused. I can't rock around like I'm at the showing up, like I'm at the only job. The job is not done. So, that's not bad for me, for someone like me, So I'm onwards towards the new date and, take my lessons learned. There was a lapse in concentration. If I was any one of these other little bums then that can't move, that have no footwork, I don't rely on their skills, then I would be okay. And I've done it before. I've made the walk a multitude of times under those circumstances and given these bums an advantage over me that they don't even deserve. So now I'm dialing it in. I'm getting this training camps correct. I'm walking in there 100% Conor McGregor, injury-free. Perfection is on the menu with me. And that's it. So, we go to it.
So guys, you hear that? What that lapse in concentration meant was not referring to the drugs or anything like that. It's referring to when his training partner forgot to put on an elbow pad. Conor McGregor kicked, and that's what he caught his pinky toe on. I want to go ahead and just throw up the tweet that Conor McGregor dropped, just so you can see the photo of his toe and his foot and everything, like while we're talking. You can see clearly here he dropped an x-ray. You probably can't see it on this, but he's pointing at something, and you can tell it looks a little different, and I'm not a doctor whatsoever, but it don't look broken in half. And it doesn't necessarily look fractured, so I don't know what the frick it means. I'm just going to say it does look different, though it's a little bit lighter around the black part. toe. But anyways, Conor McGregor has gone to fight so many times injured, guys. Think about when he broke his leg with Dustin Poirier too. When he dropped some film on there talking about it, literally Conor McGregor, they knew that he had stress fractures on his shins. And literally, I quote Conor McGregor, "I'm testing my shin in the octagon." You know, that was a terrible accent, but you know, he said he's testing his shin in the octagon, meaning he knows that he's messed up. He knows it's probably going to snap in half, and he doesn't care because he's going out there and fighting. So now he's not fighting for just a broken toe. As you know, John Jones has gone there with broken toes. Alex Pieta. Conor McGregor's actually fought before with a broken toe. And it's just kind of crazy that he's backing out right now. It does make sense to me what he is saying. Hey, it's, you know, it's X, Y, and Z. It's because, you know, I don't want to go in there injured again. I've been, you know, injured before. I want to put on the best fight ever. You know, he's got 2 fights left on his contract. Obviously, he probably wants to win both those fights. Is a broken toe the difference between Conor McGregor winning and losing? Well, from a boxing standpoint, at least, guys, I can tell you, it would suck if I had a broken toe. I am not skilled. I am on the amateur level, and I also have a lot of brawling, you know, type tendencies versus... And a broken toe would just thoroughly and utterly distract me. I'm also not a guy who can fight someone with UFC gloves because it hurts so bad. If you've ever been punched with someone wearing a UFC glove, not for me, not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. So if that just affects me that bad with the broken toe, I cannot imagine. If you're Conor McGregor, you can also kick, you can also wrestle, and you know his movement, he spins all the time, like on the balls of his feet for spinning back kicks, you know, and it's just, it's insane the type of movement he has, so I can't imagine what a broken toe like that would cause any hit. Like, I can't imagine the hindrance it would cause on Conor McGregor and his movement. Yeah, it sucks. I wanted to see him. So the first thing, or the last thing I want to leave here is, what do you guys think? Do y'all think that this injury is true? We got Chael Sonnen saying it's not an injury. It's BS. It's bullshit. He didn't say this part, but obviously Conor McGregor could have photoshopped everything. It could so easily just be a lie, guys. Those are just some other opinions that are coming out there that he's definitely in rehab. It's all fake. Do you think that it's fake or not? This injury, do you think he went to rehab or not? And then also, lastly, do you believe that him having a broken toe would have that much hindrance on a fight? If you do MMA or you have any background in MMA, I'd love for you to drop your comments down below. What does a broken toe do to someone who is fighting in a mixed martial arts fight or a street type of fight where you're using all your limbs? With that, guys, being said, thank y'all so much for all the love and support. I appreciate it so much, and I'm out of here. Peace.